What's up, everybody? Noah Caser back here, and finally, we are back with the Hallmark movies. I believe we're going to get some for the next 3 to 4 weeks. Well, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, anyways. I think 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm hoping for some in September. I think we're going to get some. We're getting some in October, and they also have 40 new Christmas movies. So we aren't going to have as many Hallmark movies as we have previously, but hey. That's what we get. This is Romance in the Air. This is the brand new one from Summer Nights. This stars Cindy Busby, who has been killing it with her Hallmark movies as of recently. Her last three have been relatively good, particularly her last two. Her last three has been Wedding March 5, My Boyfriend's Back, which I can't help but think of the classic 80s movie, My Boyfriend's Back. She also did A Godwink Christmas, Meant for Love. That was a fantastic Christmas movie. I loved that one. She also did Love in the Forecast. Love in the Forecast is one of the best Hallmark movies this year so far. It is, I think, number 2 on my list right now. It is a very good one, and this one is right up there. This is Romance in the Air, and she stars as Eden. She's going back to Lake Tahoe, where she used to spend her summers growing up as a teenager, and she reunites with Riley, a old childhood friend, played by Torrance Coombs, I think. Torrance Coombs. And she's starting to wonder, is this what she's been missing all her life? It's a pretty good film. It is a really good film. There's a couple drawbacks, a couple problems I have with the film, and I'm going to talk about those in a few minutes. There's some thunder. We are having a shower right now, so here we go. Romance in the Air is one that I was looking forward to because it's the first Hallmark film back in a couple months. We haven't had very many Hallmark movies this year because of COVID-19, which is really disappointing for me because I love the Hallmark movies. They're very easy to watch compared to other things. Like, I don't gotta worry about sitting there for 2 hours and 49 minutes like it chapter 2 and wondering what's going to happen. I know what is going to happen 99% of the time. There's been some times, especially with their Christmas movies, that they've actually been trying a lot more. And I respect them for that. With this one, the chemistry is there. There's chemistry out the ass in this movie, and I love that. With a good Hallmark movie, you need chemistry, and yeah, it is predictable, but that's why we love those movies. We love these movies because they are predictable, because there's good chemistry, because there's some cute moments, and there's some pretty good acting for a Hallmark movie. These are not going to be up for any Oscars. Cindy Busby is not Saoirse Ronan. Torrance is not Timothy Chalamet or Daniel Day-Lewis. That's just a fact. No Hallmark actor is ever trying to be up for a Oscar, because they know that this is their market. They are making money, and they enjoy making these movies for us. Now, when they actually care about the movie and they try to give it everything they got, then it works. With Torrance, I didn't believe it. I did not believe that Riley and Eden were all that much in love. They kissed once, and then they never spoke to each other again. Now, that part of the story is not very believable, but it's nice how they bring in the romance in the air portion of it. Because I was starting to get worried. We didn't see any balloons, and we barely see any balloons in it. But once you actually get to know what happened, why she's not really enjoying her job, then you actually start to understand. There's some chemistry between the actors, yes. But what really makes this movie is the cinematography. It's very well done, and they do some really, really good green screen and some horrible green screen. Oh, I'm going to talk about that here in just 1 minute. But when the green screen is good, maybe it wasn't green screen. Maybe it was actually them up in the hot air balloon. And I don't know. I just don't know. This film, however, does have a couple drawbacks, and we're going to get into that. They try and force a romance between Eden's boyfriend and her friend. Doesn't work that way. There was no need for it. It was completely out of nowhere. There was one mention of her being worried about Michael being hurt, but that's just being considerate to people. That doesn't mean she wants to get with him. That's not what that means at all. What that means is she was watching out for his feelings, like any other person would in the world. The main drawback I have with this film is the bad green screen from time to time, particularly with the ending. You did some pretty nice looking hot air balloon shots, but when you do a close-up, like a really close-up shot, you can tell that that's a pretty poor looking hot air balloon, and the green screen isn't moving. The background isn't moving. They are just sitting there. They're standing there, and they aren't doing nothing, and you can tell where the studio lights are, and it is not believable whatsoever. So keep an eye out for that at the very, very end, but I don't think it is going to ruin your enjoyment of the movie. That's just me being a critic. It's a movie that is good for what it is. It's a pretty good Hallmark movie, and I'm giving it this grade because most of the Hallmark movies haven't been that amazing. We've had some pretty good ones, like Aurora Teagarden, Heist and Seek, Winter and Veil, The Secret Ingredient, Love in the Forecast, and we've had some horrible ones. We've had Bad Date Chronicles, Nature of Love, You're Baking Me Crazy. Now with Christmas, it's pretty easy to make me like a Christmas movie, and you're probably wondering, why haven't there been more reviews? Well, that is because I've been watching a lot of Christmas because it was Christmas in July. So I was watching a crap load of Hallmark Christmas movies off my DVR that I still had to catch up on, and some new ones I had never seen before. I still got plenty to watch this Christmas season on top of the 40 that we're getting, I believe, from October 25th or 26th to January 2nd is when it is. Romance in the Air is a pretty good Hallmark movie for exactly what it is, a summer nights movie, and it does feel like summer, it looks like summer, and it is a really nice, charming little movie with Cindy Busby. I am looking forward to seeing what she has coming out for Christmas this year. I'm going to give Romance in the Air an A-. I did like this film for exactly what it was. Now, I have no clue. I literally have no clue what the next one is going to be from her, because I looked at her IMDb and it says Romance on the Menu with Tim Ross. So that might be a Summer Nights movie. They might air that on another channel. I'm just going to have to wait and see. But there's my short little reviews for my 2 movies today. Stay tuned because I got tons more reviews coming to you guys. I'm going to have reviews for Upside Down Magic, the new Disney Channel original movie. There is also Netflix is dropping Work It. Howard is coming to Disney Plus this Friday as well. The Wretched is out on Hulu. I've also got some 2020 stuff sent to me to review, like Circus of the Dead from Epic Pictures. I'm expecting a copy of Uncle Peckerhead very, very soon. And I also have a review coming out tomorrow for Love by Accident, the new Up TV movie. And tons of other stuff coming your way from me very, very soon. And I will see you guys next time.